But at the top of the, okay, exactly 11:30, we are going to be starting our Photoshop class. Today, we're going to be doing a very interesting thing in Photoshop. And what is that interesting thing that we're going to be doing on Photoshop? Today, we're going to be mastering the pen tool. Mastering the pen tool, that's what we are doing today. So last week, Joshua was able to play the pen tool game and complete it. So today it becomes a must for all my students to finish the pen tool game and complete it. That is today's class. Diamond, you also completed it, okay? So Diamond completed the pen tool, Joshua completed the pen tool. That means that the pen tool game can be completed. Me, I've not completed it. I just got to the car and stopped. But now I'm giving all of you as an assignment to complete the game. Once you complete the game pen tool, you have an exceptional ability of using Photoshop, because after that, every other thing we'll be doing in Photoshop will be so easy for you. For Joshua and Diamond that have completed the pen tool game, now that you've completed the pen tool game, those things you're able to draw on the pen tool, completing the game, can you draw them on Photoshop? That's the next line, you understand? And that is what you're going to be doing today. So I'm going to be trying it out for some of you, for some of them. So for those two people that have completed the pen tool, what is their job? Trying to replicate what they did in pen tool on Photoshop. And for those of you that stopped in art, your job now will be to do what? Finish up the game. Finish up the pen tool game. And that is what we're going to be doing today. And I'm going to start it out by trying out one. And I'll expect that everybody join up and do same. Completing the pen tool, like I told you, learning the pen tool is so crucial to you doing Photoshop. It is the most important tool that you have to learn that will make you to, you see that when you learn things like CorelDRAW, you see somebody that is doing graphics, CorelDRAW, you see another person, you see the works they produce, you see a totally stacked different thing. Have you noticed that? It's not everybody that knows CorelDRAW can produce the same thing. Your ability to use the pen tool will make you produce more better graphics than anybody, that even somebody that have known Photoshop for a very long time, be using Photoshop for years. Once you learn the pen tool now and you join up the class, your speed, your effectiveness, how slicky your work look, everything is going to increase. And that is why we are taking out the whole of today to learn just the pen tool. Only the pen tool. And for you to be able to learn this pen tool effectively, the first thing you will do is to go and play the game. What does the game teach you? The game will tell you how to place your hand and move your hand. So that when you now get back to Photoshop now to use the pen tool, it becomes easier for you. Okay, welcome. Today we are going to be looking at how to use the pen tool in Photoshop. The pen tool is one of the most important tools in Photoshop that you can use to build out your graphics. The pen tool is so important that we are dedicating the whole of today on just learning the pen tool. And when you go online, there are applications that can help you learn how to use the pen tool very well. And those are, one of those applications is what we're going to be using today to learn. So I'm quickly going to share my screen. Okay. So this is my Photoshop. I've opened it up. And if I want to use, I can easily go to File, New. Those are the steps that you use when you're using. So title of this, I'm going to just title this as Pen Tool. You're just doing pen tool today. Make sure your width is on 1920, height 1080, all in pixels, and 16-bit selected. So I'm going to click on OK. OK. So once I click on OK, I should be able to see my new layer, the background layer that is locked. If I want to unlock it, I'm going to quickly unlock it, but I don't want to unlock it because I just want to write on top of it. I don't want it to be moving. So if you want to unlock, you just double click, and the steps are already in our website, so you can check that out. But today we're going to be learning the pen tool. This is the pen tool. So we're going to learn how to use this pen tool to draw. So how can you use this pen tool to draw a simple leaf? How can you use pen tool to draw a simple leaf? And that is what we're going to be learning today. Once you make a mistake, you can do Control Alt Z. Okay. So I'm going to show us how we can use the pen tool to make our sketch. Okay. So this is our pen tool, and to do that, you're going to quickly open up your browser, get to this website, www.bezier.method.ac. That is the website you're going to be using. So once you're on the website, you can see the game. I'm giving us as an assignment, you're going to complete this game. So to this game, very simply, the pen tool is already selected. If you're drawing a straight line, you have to hold down the what? Shift key. So I'm going to click here, and click here. So once you finish, it gets to another shape. If it doesn't get to another shape, that means you've not done the right thing. So, and it's giving you the instructions using the shift key. I'm going to click here. The shift key enables you to make a straight line. Click here. Click here. You see, I've made mistake, so it's not clicking well. So I have to click exactly on the node. Exactly on the node. Exactly on the node. Exactly on the node. Once you've done the right thing, it will take you to the next shape. If you missed any step, it's going to let you repeat it again. So that is how to use the pick tool to make different. You can see that we drew a simple right angle standing shape. Then we did a heart. Then now it's a circle. So to do a circle, we also hold down the shift key, click and drag, because the circle has all curved points. If you want to draw a curved point, that's how you do, click and drag. So when I do this, I'm going to come here again, click and drag. I'm going to come here, click and drag. I'm going to come here, click and drag, and I'm going to finally close it out. So this shows me that I've done the right thing. If I've not done the right thing, it's not taking me to this shape. So to do this one, the same thing. I'm going to click like this. So make sure you're getting exactly what they have. So once I'm here, I'm going to hold the Alt key and break it. Make sure you've broken it well. Then I come here. I'm going to draw. See, as you're moving this, the curve is changing. This is the essence. So when I get here, I should have held the up, what's it called, the Alt key, but I didn't do that. So it's giving me error now. So once you have error, what are you supposed to do? You can simply clear the states to start afresh. So very importantly, I can now, okay. So I'll go back again, draw this, make sure that it's almost exactly the way it is there. If you're using it on the pen tool, you have to remove your cursor first before you hold the Alt key. But if you're using it on the game, don't remove your cursor, just hold down the Alt key immediately and break. That's the only difference. So I'll come here, drag. Once it's there, hold down the Alt key, put it, then finally click here. So you can see my heart is drawn. So this is where I stopped the last time. So to do this, you click, you can hold down the shift if it is a straight line. Click again, hold down if it is a straight line. So make sure you're picking at the middle. That's the mistake some of you are making. It has to be at the middle. It has to be at the middle. So continue doing that. Make sure you finish it up. I've not finished this game, but I hope that you guys can finish it up. So I can hold down the, hold it down and draw. Once it's making the right shape, I will then leave it. Make sure you're yes. So you go down here. You also click on what? Drag. Make sure you're making the right shape. So once you're making the right shape, you can stop. Okay. So I'm gonna start up over again. So once you make mistake, clear stage and start up over again. So everybody try that. Make sure you finish it up. So once you're done doing this, for those of you that have done finished this game, get back to your Photoshop and try to use the same skills here. So get back to your Photoshop. So let's say you want to draw, what's it called? We want to draw, which one did I just draw? Want to draw the heart. So you can just click, go down. So once you're here, I would have held down the Alt key immediately to break, but I'm gonna lift my hand first, then hold it again, then hold down the Alt key. Sorry, let me Control Alt Z. Okay. So if I click, drag, if I hold down the Shift or Alt key, then I can take it up. Okay. So once it's up, I can now leave it. Then I come down here. This is where it's supposed to be. Then I click again. Then depending on how I want my heart to go, I can come down. So once I'm here, I can hold down the Alt, break again. So if you're breaking, make sure that it's looking exactly the way the other side is looking. So I think this should be okay for me here. So once I'm done, I can now go here and I think I broke. Did I break? If I didn't break, I'm not gonna get the right thing. So I'm gonna Control Alt Z. Okay. So this is where I am. So I go back here. I click uh, I click and drag. Oh, it has taken out the other one. So let me quickly Control Alt Z. Z. Okay. So let's go at it again. So I click, drag down, hold down the Alt, lift it to exactly be at the same point as the other one. So that if you want to get a perfect shape, that's what you have to do. So now I go here. Make sure you're directly under this one. Click and hold down. Okay. So once it's here, hold down the Alt, take it up. Okay. Once you're there, you open, then connect. It's not still giving me the right shape, but I think you can do a better job. So try it out. If you're having problem drawing it effectively, another way you can do it is by bringing in a custom shape. If you can bring in the custom shape of the shape you want, say circle, so you can easily use it to draft it out. So I can simply go to pen tool, click here, take it down, hold down the shift key, break it. Control Alt Z. Anytime you have an error, click and drag. Hold down the Alt, break it up. Okay. So I have to remove my hand from the click before I remove the Alt. So Control Alt Z. Bring back, drag. Okay. Then click here. Drag it to the shape I want. Okay. Hold down the Alt, lift it. So almost the same as what you have there. If it's not the same, it's not going to give you what you want. Remove your mouse first, then before this one, then you can now go and connect. Okay, so that's perfect. This is a much better job. So I can now lift it out. So you can see that's my shape. So try it out. You can use it as a reference point to draw your own heart. So try this. Any shape you want to draw that is already in the custom shape, you can actually pick out the shape first before you start getting it out. So do that. Everybody do that. I'm going to check your work. So once you finish this game, try using it on the, what's it called? Try using it on Photoshop. So that's what we're going to do today. So everybody, make sure you get a system. Practice as much as you can. Do it over and over. The more you do it, the more you learn. So see you, remember, everything you want is in Christ Jesus. The easiest way to get into success is by being a born again. See you when I see you. Thank you. God bless.